Hello, everyone, Pockets here, back again playing some more EVE Online. Excited today, we're starting my new series, taking a look at how this goes. Alright. So what we're going to do, after my test of the Blitzing Machariel, it was a lot of fun. I did get a lot of discussion on it, some tips and some tricks. Definitely things that I'm going to look at in the future, especially where it comes to some tweaking to the fit, a complete refit, putting it for shields instead of armor tanking and some stuff like that. I'm going to take those under advisement and maybe look at that for another try down the road. But right now, I think we're going to try and pay for this Machariel. So you can actually see down in the lower left. Spend some time here, and I set myself up a tracking spreadsheet and its corresponding notepad so we can track the progress together every mission. I was thinking about doing time as well, but because I'm recording and I want to spend time to talk to you guys about it, I'm not just going to plow through. I figured it was easier just to do number of missions. So that's why we're going to track that. We're going to see how long, how many videos. And I mean, you guys will be able to get a rough idea of actually how many hours it takes to pay for it. You can see the total starting cost of the Machariel is 2.202 and change billion ISK. What does this include? It's not just the ship, and it's not just the implants, though a large portion of that is the implants. So what we'll do is we'll pop over to my spreadsheet. I'm not going to keep showing you guys the spreadsheet too much unless you guys want to see it while I update it. But I'll update it off to the side and then update the numbers down on the screen. Will update the ones that matter. But I do have, and we'll just bring it up right here. So you can see starting cost, which is the total of what's over here. So we have you see here there's 4 interceptors. So what I did is at each of my 4 mission hubs that I've selected as to be my primary mission hubs, I've pre-staged an interceptor for missions like Recon and Recon 2. I decided to go with 1 of each race because I can, and the various costs. These costs are the costs of the fit, and they're very similar to my malediction, just tweaking it. Essentially, it's just about going fast and aligning and having a bit of a tank. So less than 2 seconds align time for each of them, and then some tank. I can show you the fits if you really want. Maybe what we'll do is as we have to move, you've seen the malediction fit. As we have to move, if they come up, I'll show you each fit. So that's what those are. They're super basic, not a lot of bling on them, they just go fast. The Machariel here, and these are prices I got from Eve Praisal half hour ago as of JITA buy prices. So if you set up buy orders in JITA, right now this is the price you'd kind of get. Maybe a little less even. Just seemed right. I don't want to go all the way to the top because if you're patient, you can get it cheap. And that would be the replacement cost. So the Machariel, and I'll show you what that is. I won't go through the fit. I will link the Machariel fit specifically in the comment section of each of the videos, just so anybody coming later in can find it. But what this includes is the fit, and now if we flip back over here, we'll get this out so you can see it. 2,000 of each of the T2 ammo types, 2,000, not 2008, I don't know where that 8 came from, 2,000 of each of these, so Republic, Fleet, EM, P, Fusion, and Phased Plasma, which are the 3 high damage types, and then 2 of each of the armor hardeners. Now I went with Dark Blood here. You can do T2, the price is not that much different, it won't really affect it. As well as this is my starting drone layout. Now I may switch to hammerheads here, but I'm going to keep these because there's some missions where you don't have to move and it might be nice to have the wardens. And the hobgoblins, I may have to go up to 10, but what I'm going to do is, so the initial start is here, and that's what's going to cost. And then, yeah, so that's our initial starting cost, 2.2 bill. The implants are the worst, or the most expensive part, 1.309, about almost twice the Machariel, and more than all the hardware altogether combined, but that's okay. We're going to see. Now, you don't necessarily need to stage an interceptor in every one of your mission hubs. You can do it with an armored frigate or even a shuttle for some of it. I just did that because I like to go fast, and the whole thing is about going fast, so I did the fastest thing I could think of. Alright, so let's close these down. Let's close that. Let's minimize this. What else are we going to track? I just got to hide this window so you can see that. So session income. So as the video progresses, I'm going to do things like adding our mission rewards on the fly. So that'll tick up as the video goes. Bounties, I'll try to do kind of as I see them pop up, but they tick every 15 minutes, so we may catch a few bounties all at once, or I might do those at the end and just add it to the total income. They may not count, but they should. So bounties and rewards, and if we do get a decent loot, like something that I would take to market and sell, we'll set the current appraisal price for it, and we'll do it as the buy price because I'm lazy. No, we'll do it as the sell price, as if you took it to market and put it up for sale and sold it. And that'll be how we track the value of loot. That one will also be on the fly. I have appraisal tab up on the other window, and we will use that when we get loot. So a couple things of note. So I did stage. I have my notes here somewhere. Notes. That's my implant list, mission hubs. So I've got my 4 mission hub here, and each one of them has an interceptor staged at it. At some point I may stage ammo. Okay, so total income is going to be carryover from video to video. So this will be a running total, and it won't update live with the session total. So I'll update that between. So that'll basically be all the previous sessions combined will be the total income. I should probably retitle that, but that's the question. So it won't update with the session timer. That'll kind of roll over each video. There's our starting cost. And our balance will be our... Actually, you know what? I'm going to make total the total, including current. That's what I'll do. Because what I want to do is have this as a countdown. And as we get income, this number will slowly decline until it's at 0, and we win. Operating costs will be for if I need to go pick up more ammo, or replace drones, replace the ship. Although if the ship explodes, well, no, we'll buy another one. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We won't explode. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to not explode. But yeah, this will be just counting down. The operating costs will be anything we have to replace. If I do decide to go hammerheads, we'll add it in there. What this doesn't include is anything that happened in the previous video. I kind of set it 0. This is your starting fresh, clean Machariel. How long is it going to take to pay for it? And then the mission counter, which is how many missions, and this will update as I update the sheet in real time. And yes, the total income will update because it updates semi-automatically. So that's how it's going to work. All right, if there's anything else you guys want to see, I know time would be nice, and I may set up another series. Maybe if we switch to the shield fit, we'll switch to that. We may add a time element, but I'd like to keep it just a little casual and more about the number of missions than the missions per hour as we're learning. Once we get fast, the ISK per hour will really climb. Another thing is I'm going to work better on piloting. So if I do go quiet in some points, it's because I'm focusing on piloting. I do get distracted. I know in my last video I definitely misplayed some micro warps. I mean, I bounced off that radar tower. And the other thing is if I go to nab a loot box with the tractor beam and I mess up and miss it, I'm just going to warp off. We're going to leave it behind. It doesn't matter because I have a feeling we're going to make more ISK in the long run than we would make looting that and hauling it to market. So yeah, that's going to be it. Now as for bounties and loot and all that, we'll have to watch it because I am operating under a 3% tax, which I don't mind doing. I'm going to pay it. So part of what I'm going to actually be doing is including a tab on my spreadsheet for the actual corporate tax. You can see it here. And I'll just adjust that out between videos. So we'll just keep track of the actual mission reward. Actually, when we claim it, we can pull the mission rewards out of here. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We can do it all out of the ledger here. So that's what we're going to do there. All right. So I hope you guys liked the little display I built down in the right. It's about as nice. It's pretty nice. It's simple. It does the job. If you have problems seeing it, if the text is too small or you think it's too big, let me know. I can adjust it between videos. But let's get to it. We do have a mission already right here in Charm. So we're going to fly on into it. We have an Angel Cartel Pirate Invasion. So this is the one we have to kill just the ships that are by the carrier wreckage when we land on grid. So we fly to that, we kill the ships and get out. There are, because it's angels, I'm guaranteeing there's going to be some webbing or scramming frigates, so we'll have to use our hobgoblins to take them out. I might try to shoot them as they close the distance, but we're going to accept this mission and undock and do it. We do have to tank and deal explosive and kinetic, so let's quickly swap out. And yeah, we're just going to put those 2 hardeners on now. There's been some talk that we don't actually need hardeners. It's a waste. Just we're overdoing it. So again, I will adjust those types of things between videos. I want to kind of just go with it for this one until we've replaced it. And this is why I'm not doing time, because now I'm sitting here talking instead of going into the hangar, fitting out, taking off the thermal. It's already a kinetic. Put an explosive. Why can't I see it? It's EM. Explosive, right? There we go. Put that on. We're going to swap our ammo out for... We'll do that on the fly. Because it's explosive, we're actually going to use the barrage, I think. Barrage is the short range high damage. But we'll do that while we're out because I can do it with the right click menu. Where I should have checked where it's going. We'll just see where it says. It might take us to low sec, in which case I'm going to have to let this one fail. But should have checked that. Oh, it's right here. Okay, not a problem. We're going to go with barrage because that should be the high damage. 53 kilometers. Did I get that wrong, or is it hail? We'll just flip it. 53 kilometers and... Yeah, okay, hail is the one we want. That's the close range, high explosive damage. Okay, perfect. Do some hail on here. And this drone has actually already taken a little bit of damage. That's one from the last time. We don't have these in a box, so let's put them in a box. Move drone to Hobbs Thermal. And let's move these into a box. New group. Warden. And those are kinetic. Kinetic. Yeah, got it. Nailed it. I always forget IE or EI here, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Looks right. We're going to go ahead and warp to this. We'll turn on all of our things. This is one we're going to use the micro brake to close the distance, but then turn it off. And yeah, it also included 6 of the Navy capacity for 800s, and if we have to plug another one in, we'll track that. I didn't bring extras. Well, I have them staged at some of the base, at the Charm, I think, but we shouldn't need them because we don't have to use them very often. And we want some sorting by token. We should see the carrier wreckage. This should be the one off to the right. Maybe it changes every time. It's been a while since I've done this mission. Carrier. Go here. Shuttle. Shuttle. I don't see the carrier on here. Do you see the carrier? There it is. So that's that one. There's nothing there right now, but they will come. Oh, where'd it go? So that should be... Oh, shoot. Carrier. Approach. And that should be these guys. Space Shuttle Wreck. Carrier Wreck. These are the ones right here. We're going to grab these. There's the guys we want. Boom. Hey, can we not? There we go. So we do have... These guys are probably going to web us. I'm going to microwave drive in. Okay, got him. Do we have everything locked up over here? Looks like it. Grab that guy. If they get onto us, we'll have to do the drones. Yeah, we'll have to do the drones. We are shooting out to 28 kilometers. So we're just going to MWD and we're going to tell these off. Let's take the Hobbs out, kill this thing before he starts webbing us. Oh, what? Oh, I put the wrong button on my thumb. Ha! That's brilliant. I'm going to switch to... No. We can switch for using a little bit of range or barrage. But we're almost in now. We are almost in armor. That's okay. We can start shooting these guys. We shall be shooting a shot earlier because they do have good fall off. And we're going to just kill this and drift on past. Gotta watch our drones here. They're taking damage. So we'll use them sparingly. We don't want to incur additional costs that we don't need. Okay. Everything looks good here. Grab some screenshots while we're at it. Because, you know, there's always time for screenshots. I know that caused a little bit of lag. It should come back here in a second. Is it getting really jaggy there? It is. Okay. Shit. I thought I fixed that. Yeah, that's really laggy. I'll have to fix that after this mission. Holy. Maybe drop some of the encoding settings down or something. That's not what I wanted. Looks like we have everything locked up from this group. So we'll just drift past. We'll rep when we need to. Can't believe how laggy that is. Let's try, and we're just going to quickly optimize settings for, let's do performance apply for now. We'll see if that fixes your guys' video. It may not look as pretty, but we'll see how that looks. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, so we'll play in potato mode for a little bit. That's okay. These guys are healed. Let's put them out. Gotta rebuild that key to an F, not Control F. Okay. We're getting close. We are going to make sure once it's dead we can just dock up. But we should align to it. Where is she? Did I keep her channel up? Yes. Align to. Can we get guns on it? Why aren't the guns shooting? That would have been a little quicker if I'd been shooting. Okay. We're good here. They're missing us a lot, which is good. Some of the further ones are hitting us, but we can afford to let the tank just run dry a little bit here. Nothing's webbing us, which is great. Arch, these ones here would, but they're not in range, so... let's shoot this one. Get the drones over on the same one. It's an extra 100 and something DPS. Let's get our repper running. And if we have to, we'll use a thing. I did a couple mistakes, but I should have shot a lot earlier. I probably could have had one of them down before we even got in real range. We do a pretty solid buff there when we do rep. Okay, we are aligning to. Yeah, that's okay. We got this. This is the last one. Drones are okay. Nope, not that. I might go ahead and pop this. Can we shoot? We can shoot. I must have clicked just before it actually registered the cycle over. A little happy, trigger happy there. So far no webs, and we're warping to that. Okay. Recall drones. Hang up. We're good. Come on, drones. Dock. Okay. Mission 1 complete. Again, I messed up a little bit at the beginning. I could have shot a lot earlier. But we made it. And really, not any worse for the wear. So, we get our first update, first mission. Oh, that is gross. Let's put things up a little bit. Texture quality, I think we can do high textures. And we can disable shadows, sure. Okay. Not entirely sure why that's encoding so bad. I thought it was because I had the interval changed and it was causing lag with the frames, the FPF, the frames per second, but apparently not. Alright, that's good enough. That'll do. Alright, let's hand this in. So we're going to complete the mission. Oh yeah, I forgot to do LP rewards. We're going to write those in. I'm just going to write them in right here for now. And that's going to be times 1,000. So that's 4.9 million. 4, 9, 6, 5. Because we're going to do LP at 1,000 per point. Because that's kind of what you can get your transfer to. 1, 2, 3. So you'll see this will update. Boom, just on the fly. Beautiful. We're going to complete the mission. I'm going to go to our wallet. It was 2037. Spreadsheet. Mission 2037,000. All right. And then, come on, we can do this. First time we're doing this live, so it's got to be slow. Make sure I do it right. That's one mission. And we'll save that. It should update. Oh, didn't update total income because, you know. Two. 0. This is actually a text notepad document that I have to update manually to track it on there. And no operating costs, so we did burn off one of our deals. And then our balance. We'll copy that from the spreadsheet. It's easier. Copy. Paste. Starting cost never changes. Okay. We're going to delete that. I'm going to put an end. No, I can't make any more room. We're just going to have to leave LP sandwiched in there. I'll fix the spacing in the next one. I forgot to account for LP, but we got her. All right. Next up, we got a mission. Serpentis Spies. Okay, I don't think that's one. Damn it. I've just switched to Edge, and the tabs are a little bit weird. Obviously, that's not how I want to do it. I closed my tab. 1 second. All right. I accidentally closed some of my tabs. I had to reopen them. We are back. This is not one that we want, and I've already done this reset. So we are going to fly to one of our next places. Which one's closest? I can't remember. I think I put them in order. That one's 4 jumps. That one's 4 jumps. That one's 5 jumps. Yeah, so we're going to go here first and see what we get for a mission there. So here we go. 24 minutes. We have time for one more mission, if we can get one. And nice thing is we have good fast warping and all of that, so we can easily get to where we need to go. And I keep all of my changes in the hold, which is why I didn't want to do damage specific drones. We may switch to that eventually, but I didn't because I want to keep everything tight so I can just carry it around. Because if I do damage specific drones, I'm going to have to stage them, but carry everything with me so I can just move from staging to staging. All right. So 2 million, I mean, that's 100 missions. But it's 2, it's 6 plus bounties. I mean, I'd have to actually look at the sheet. Hang on. So if we round it 2 and 5, let's say, that's 7 million plus bounties. So that's not bad. Oh, ping. That means we got our bounties, did we? No, they don't go on the same ping, do they? This is the one I'm going to have to do manually, so, okay, not there. Yeah, it should certainly take us like 30, maybe 40 missions if that's the average. 2 more jumps. See, this doesn't take too long with this fit either, and that's one of the benefits. I was watching an interesting video the other day. I can't remember who it was by. I'll see if I can find it, and I'll link it in the description. And if I forget, hit me up, and I'll do it in the comments. But I was watching a video. The editing was really nice. I like what they did. I might someday try something like that. It was pretty fun. But they were doing missions, full clears, where he was setting up to do it and did some video of it, but he's going to, I think he streamed the other part, and I didn't catch that. But in a polarized Machariel. So the guns are polarized. This means you have 0 resists. So everything was put into DPS and running the booster and keeping either as much capacitor as possible and large boost rate to keep them alive. Looks like something that would be fun after we get this finished. Another thing I'd like to do is once this is paid for, whichever video that happens in, I'm going to give instructions on how one can apply to enter into a draw to win this Machariel. So I will give away the ship. I'll reload any ammo and missing drones and any of that to what we started with, kind of a starting setup. And I'll give it away to one of you guys, probably in Jita or Dodixie, whichever of the two you choose. I'll fly it there myself and contract it to you, but that'll be in the final video. I will give instructions to that. and how that's going to happen, and then how long you're going to have and how long I'm going to give people to submit. There'll be nothing other than just a, hey, I want in. I'm not going to make people do a bunch of jump through hoops, but once I've paid for this running missions, I will give it away. So stay tuned for that as well. You know, if it's 30 missions, you can say 40 missions, 2 per, that's going to be 20 videos. So if you don't want to watch the rest, check back every once in a while. I'm not going to hold you to it, but yeah, going to give it away to a random viewer, and that'll be fun. I like to give ships away. And I'll see if I have any. Actually, I can just check. If we go search, oh, I have some stuff in safety. Machariel? No, I said search, not... I do have a spirit skin, so I will give the spirit skin away with it as well. So you'll get the Machariel and this to go with it. Oh wow, yeah. I did do a complete format, so some of my windows are not where they're supposed to be. Oh, it's so shiny without all the good graphics and stuff, but we'll have to fix the video. That seems to be working better. So it's kind of like the basic skin, just a little more lit up and some more red, but there you go. So I'll give that away at the end of the series, once we are done with it here. Let's talk to our mission level. Let me make this a little bigger, thanks. Give us a mission. Why is that here? Okay. Worlds Collide I don't think is a mission we want to be doing. No, no. No indeed. That's a long mission. We're going to decline it. Request another mission. Give us one we can do. The score. The score, the score. That 2 is not on our list. So we skip it and we keep moving. So now, and this is blitzing. Now, it does seem like it's taking a lot longer, but so that's 6 and 7. We're going to go to here. It does seem like it's taking longer, but the idea is the payouts are faster. And if you get a good chain, the other problem is where I'm set up, I don't have like one system with a bunch of mission guys in it. They're kind of spread out. So if this is something you want to do for actual income, good idea would be to find a place that you have multiple mission providers in one system. That would help us a lot. I'm going to just reload these for now, so I don't forget. Did she, what? Oh, increased endings. Okay, I'm like, what? No. And that's another reason, like, the time wasn't a big factor for me, because if I was doing this for real, I'd go somewhere like where we used to live, I think. I think Rodin, or not Rodin, but Juns had a bunch of mission agents, all sort of like 3 of them or something, either in it or within one jump of it. Be much better for this kind of mission running, where you're not running everything. But the other thing too is, as your standings get high enough, you can actually skip a couple times. I'm just afraid because my actual Federation standing is a little, there's my implants again. Yeah, and just above 5. So if I take a hit and it brings me below 5, there's a bunch of guys I can't run missions for. So I want to build that up a little bit more before I start declining missions. If you know, I googled it briefly a few days ago and couldn't find it, but declining mission is just for the corp, just for the agent, or all 3, that corp, agent, and faction. I'd really like to know which is actually hit. All right, and we are in Velor, and our bounty came in while we were flying, so 2.68 minus 8, so 2.6 million. We're going to update our sheets. I'm going to do the full update, not just the 2.68, but all the way down to the point isks. We're going to track this baby. So let's go ahead and save that. It should update for you guys. Boom. There we go. That's not bad. So that's a total, one mission is about 10 million, 9 million, almost 10 million. And if you guys are doing it faster than me, those bounties will add up quicker. And you can actually get more out of it. But that's one mission, 10 million worth. So that's not bad. Okay. Skip him. We're going to go to the level 4. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Give us a mission. Pirate invasion. We can do that. that one we can do because we just did it. Let's do it again, and this time let's do it a little better. This one's actually going to pay a little more, so bonus. Right. Well, a little more in loyalty points, a little less in the bonus reward. That's cool. That's based on standings, I think, with the various corps, but it's okay. So accept that. We don't need to change the fit because it's angels again. Hopefully we don't get ganked because we are in Valor. It's a little busier than where we usually go, and we'll see how the graphics hold up this time. They're a little shinier, but if it gives us a smooth video, I will accept it until I can figure out which settings I need to change. Alright, this time we're not going to flounder with the carrier wreckage. I'm going to start approaching it immediately. Should be right at the top this again. We'll see. Go ahead into warp. You got this. Yeah, we'll see if we can do a little better this time than we did last time. I'm actually going to switch to fusion and see. I know it's a little more DPS if we do the hail, but we get a little more range out of fusion. So it might help us in the short term. This time. Also, we'll keep an eye on the video this time because I did adjust it since the last one. How are things looking? It looked okay while I was warping. So let's see how this goes. Everything's running. It's like nice and smooth in the warp. Carrier. Carrier wreck. Approach. Okay. That's the wreck there. We're going to actually go past it. Micro warp drive on. We're going to kind of go this way. And we're going to watch for what spawns. And this one reaches out to 37, so we can probably start shooting pretty close to right away. Getting our speed up here. Okay, they're going to start shooting at us from back there. Come on, spawn in. Painted. There we go. That should get us everything. Alright, we'll see. 37's within the fallout, so we should do... No, we missed today. I don't want to put the fobs that far out. Oh, I guess we're gonna... I just accidentally bumped my F1. There we go. Okay. I don't want to actually target the carrier wreck, but I wish it would do that if we could ignore. But I guess it's by default. Or cancel it when it's targeting. That's going to be annoying if it's just going to sit there the whole time. We're in range now, so we're going to pop this off so we don't overshoot it. And we're going to do this. Alien base, we are going to align to. Look at. Align. Why aren't we shooting? Shoot that guy. Okay, so yeah, see we already had one down. Yeah, that's just going to keep going. I wish you could Control-Shift-Click it to cancel that, but it's fine. You guys can't hear it anyway because I've got... No! No, 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 no. Align too. Damn it. Shoot this. No, F. And more mistakes are made, but that's okay. Wow. It's going to take us a couple minutes. It's almost done. Oh, we have an office here somewhere. Yeah, I wish there was like a... Okay. Cool. Get that guy. Drones are still okay. We're not being webbed. We are starting to take some damage, but we're kind of kiting away from everything. We could probably pulse this and get a little more distance, because we can shoot out to like 28 with a good. We're gonna get our repper going. I am using hotkeys because that's. We're gonna get our guns right on it this time. Thank you. That went much smoother, and I think that's everything here other than the wreck, which we might actually kill it before. These are the frigates here, right here. I'm gonna start locking these because they'll web us if we let them. Let's just recall all our drones. And pull the drones out. Get this guy. Get that guy. Turn off the repper. I don't know why it's not showing me my velocity. I think I have it. No, it's just not showing it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. There we go. All right, guys. That went a little better. You can see now I'm kind of outdistancing most of them. I'm just taking these guys out because they will try to scram us. They're the elite frigs. And I'd rather be able to bail if I can. Okay. Check one shot, see if we can hit it. No. See if they scram us before I can get this button off. So we are aligned. Beautiful. Oh, did I? Oh, I did have some in my cargo hold. Right, 6 loaded, 6 in the cargo. Perfect. Don't know what I was talking about. Okay. And that's mission 2 down, 42 minutes, plus whatever I cut out. That's excellent. So 2 missions in video 1. There won't be so much preamble next time. I will mention the draw every video, so hopefully that doesn't annoy people. And we will grab this. All right. And I will do a quick cut while I update the sheet, and then we will see what we got. So mission 2 equals. All right, there we go. We are just waiting for the bounties. They're on a 15-minute tick, so they may show up while I'm talking, but they weren't there when I was ready. I have updated our information. I also laid it out a little cleaner so we can see. So we've done 2 missions. This session's income and total income, because it's the first video, 6.259 million. Bounty LP values, not bounty value, but LP value, just over 10 million. And I would expect the bounties to be about the same, 2.6 million on top of that for the bounties that haven't pinged yet. That will be updated for the next video. Hope you guys like that. I am sorry for the bit of chugging there that happened in that first mission. I'm going to play with the settings some more. But I think with the graphics down where I have them here, it didn't struggle too much. I'll have to watch the video, watch the playback. But I also didn't make as many mistakes, and we're just learning. So that's a lot of fun. We are, let's say, a 10% of the way there? No, 2% of the way there, right? 20 million. So 10% would be 200 million. So yeah, 1% of the way there. I can't math anymore because I am exhausted. But yeah, it's going to take us some missions. Hope you guys don't mind a little bit of a longer video series. As I said, at the end of the series, I will be giving away this Machariel with a full, with the ammo and everything. I start with it, either in Jita or Dodixie, the winner's choice. But that's going to be it for this video. I'll be back again in the next one where we run a couple more. Maybe we can squeeze, if I get more efficient, squeeze 3, even 4 in per video is kind of the target goal. That'll depend on whether we have to roll around too much. What I will do, so we don't have to worry about it, is I will check what this mission's going to be. I just canceled that by accident. Mordu's Headhunters is not on the list. Sorry, I dragged that S out. I don't want to cancel another one, so I will be moving us to another hub. I'll be back with a mission to start the next video. That's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you for bearing with me while I fumbled through it. It's a lot of fun, but I'm going to get practice on actually updating things as well. I did rebuild my spreadsheet a little bit between gaps there, and that's going to work out so much better. I'll tweak it more here between videos. As always, folks, leave your comments down in the comment section down below. Let me know some little tweaks I can be to run the missions faster. I know I'm going to start getting undocked quicker as well. I do have to remember to check where the mission is so I don't end up in low sec. Like we saw, that one would have taken me to Dead Man Star, or Old Man Star. Dead Man Star is a better name for it. Old Man Star, which is a place you don't want to go if you don't want to die. Alright, but I'm going to call it there, folks. That's it for this video. As always, take care, and we'll see you all next time. I'm out of here.